no, I do belly
So
dancing.
today I'm going to talk you through the McAfee
Belly
refund
dancing.
scam,
Yeah.
step by step.
Impressive.
Yeah, I like it. It keeps me fit, but I like to roll my bellies and feel sexy about it.
From next month, I won't be working here anymore. Like, I would try to find something else.
They got to me. So far, they have gone ahead and gotten a total of $8,000 out of me. And
Well, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's McAfee. Is that
Go into the call.
McDonald's coffee?
Let me talk about that. So you get an email or sometimes a text, and it looks very convincing from either PayPal, McAfee, Amazon, all these top companies, and you have an invoice number, and it will ask you to call them because they've charged you for a product, and obviously you haven't bought that product, so you want a refund. So it says if you want a refund, then call this and we can get that cancelled for you. What that really is, it's just a pack of lies, because you didn't sign up for a product or buy a product. They just are convincing you that you did, therefore phoning them up and moving to the next scam stage. So let's move on.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. What is it?
McAfee is a total, McAfee is a total antivirus software protection, which is protect your computer from the antivirus and malware and put your computer safe in secure server along with your home network. This was for your computer, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't want that. I didn't know that.
So at this stage, I'm playing a character, an elderly character that can be a bit confused, not sure. Just a typical vulnerable person that these guys pick on.
They help you to refund your amount immediately, okay? So I would like to request you to please be in front of your computer so that I'm giving you one cancellation form.
All that talk about McDonald's is making me hungry.
So after you've called them, they will obviously convince you that you've purchased this product. They will ask you if you want to cancel it or keep it. They obviously know that you're going to say cancel it. And then what they want, ideally, is to get access to your computer. They will ask you to download UltraViewer, AnyDesk, or any kind of screen sharing software. What this will do is basically give them an open door to your PC, and therefore having access to possibly your bank account details. They will go through your emails, and if you're not signed in, they will get you to sign in. They can go through your pictures, and I've had it before where they've even tried to open the webcam. So pretty shady characters, but what you will see is they will come across and appear extremely friendly, nice, and it's all smoke and mirrors just to get your information, steal your money.
You like McDonald's?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
It's strange.
But I'm a gym freak.
You're Jim?
I'm a gym freak, but yeah,
Have
my
you
name
got
is Jim.
Oh,
I am Jim.
have you got a fit body?
And I'm also gym freak.
So you got a strong,
Yes,
you got big muscles?
Yes, I have a big muscles.
Yeah, I love a boy with big muscles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So at
I
this
haven't been to
stage,
the
I'm
gym for a
downloading
while
UltraViewer.
now. I like to keep fit.
This will give him full access to my
I live
computer.
in Houston, Texas, so I just live around the corner from the gym.
I'm also living in Houston, Texas, ma'am. I'm also living too.
No way. Okay.
Yeah.
A complete lie. They live in India.
Gym. Like I say,
They just want to make you think that they're from America or local to you. It's just complete lies. They even use like a spoofer on their phone numbers, so it looks like they're from a local
bit young
area.
for me, I think.
But they're not. They're from
68.
India or Jamaica or wherever. Well, these typical refund scams are actually India. So I'm not just picking on Indians. You can get scammed from any country. So whoever you're speaking on the phone, you've got to be careful, because it may, no matter if it looks like it's from your bank or from a local area,
then that's fine.
it's probably not. It probably won't be.
Okay, launch Ultra Viewer. It says finish. Shall I
It has
click?
finished?
Yeah.
Click on finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much can you lift in the weight department?
Well, I have a slim body. I do not like use like for a bulky body. I just prefer to do a lightweight,
A slim
slim
body.
body. I would.
They call that a
Yeah,
pigeon.
slim body.
They call that a pigeon chest.
Okay.
But I bet you have all the women around you in the gym. There's some nice looking girls there. There were. I was a little bit. That's one of the reasons why I stopped going, because the women were so pretty, and I'm just too old for that now.
So
do
on
you
this
use
screen,
Zumba, aerobic?
it will show you a password and
Zumba?
ID
I don't know what
once
Zumba
the program
is.
is downloaded,
No, what's that?
and they will ask for
You
that
don't like
ID
Zumba?
password,
No, what is it?
therefore gaining access to your computer.
Zumba is like it's kind of exercise. Like when you are dancing, you're doing exercise.
Oh, I like
Zumba.
dancing.
Also,
Oh no,
there
I
is
thought
programs
belly
where
dancing.
belly dancing.
Belly dance.
I like this bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
impressive.
said this because it's
Yeah,
my
I like
wife's
it.
a belly
It
dancer.
keeps me fit, but I like to roll my bellies and feel sexy about it and wave my hair.
So what was I
Wow.
saying?
If you're in Houston, Texas, we could maybe dance together or
Yeah, they
something.
now have access to my computer.
Why not? Okay, now I would like to give you one cancellation form.
Right, this is the
Okay.
next
On your
stage
notepad.
of the scam.
Okay.
So they will.
On the notepad.
We just pause it.
Okay, so I got the
Right, so cancellation form. They produce this in either a Word document, or even as primitive as putting it on a notepad. This isn't a real cancellation form. Again, it's smoke and mirrors, because they will ask you to complete all these details, and for one, these details they can use or sell on to other scammers, use for future scams, or make it just look like it's a real form and you're actually getting a cancellation. Just all lies. So we fill out a cancellation form. Now this one I wasn't sure what was going on, because I filled out a cancellation form and then I had to fill out another one that looked a little bit more professional. But let's move on.
cancellation form, and what do I put my name there? Okay,
Yeah,
so
put your name. Yes.
it's Victoria.
Did you put that?
Yeah, I put the amount.
What I was saying is
Okay, so
they can
till then, I
download
would
this
like to
software
request you
to access your computer.
I'm just putting you on a
They
hold
can
for a while.
also
You can
keep it active.
So
So
it's okay. I'm
even
just
though
putting you
you're
on a
not on
hold
your
for 2
computer,
minutes.
Is
they can
that you,
access it
Doug?
every
Did
time
you
you
say
go on
someone
it.
else was gonna
So
call
could be
me?
days, months. They could be looking at your
Yeah,
computer,
after
looking
my
at your
call.
webcam,
So
till then,
will I
stealing your
speak to you
information.
2
again?
minutes.
It's really
Will I
horrible
speak to you
stuff.
again?
Sure, why don't?
Okay.
Yeah, why don't?
Yeah, because I wanted to see if you wanted to go with me to the gym and lift some weights and help me
Okay,
out.
so I just just take your name, okay, from my this office, and I just feed your number into my name, my phone number, and I'll give you the call from my phone number, my personal number, okay?
Thank you. I look forward to that. We could do a little bit of dancing.
Sure. So may I have your nickname, please?
My name's. Do you really want to know my nickname?
Yes.
Oh, well, when I was younger, because my name is Victoria, when I was younger, I liked to dance, but I've done a little bit of exotic dancing. You know what exotic dancing is?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
And they used to call me, so it was Vicky instead of Victoria, so they called me Sticky Vicky.
Wow, Sticky Vicky.
Yeah, have you heard of Sticky Vicky? I was quite famous back 20 years ago. but I'm just called
Wow,
Victoria
Really, they
now.
don't care.
But you
They're
can
not
call
really
me
listening.
Vicky.
They just want
but not Sticky.
Vicky.
I'm
hurry
too
up with the
old for
scam.
that. Vicky's fine. I don't want to be Sticky anymore.
Sure.
So what they're doing now is that person or that scammer was kind of an introductory scammer. So they're kind of a fact finder. They take all your details, access your computer, and then what happens is they pass it on, or they get you to get another scammer to call you. Now the second scammer is usually a bit more experienced, a bit more kind of a bit more manipulative really, and convincing. And that's when they kind of access your bank account and take the scam to the next stage. So let's move on.
Sure, why don't? So when you will gonna meet me?
I can meet you tonight. I'll bring a bottle of wine over. You like red or
Sure,
white?
but may I have your address, please?
My address? Yeah, of course you can. It's you want my address? Really? It's 801
Yes.
Leicester
Uh-huh.
Street, Houston. That's
Every little bit of information
77007.
they can get from
You know
you,
that
they will,
anyway.
no matter how friendly they seem.
So
It's
get
all
ready.
And you
just
can
to
As soon as I
steal.
come there.
when you come, just ask for
Uh-huh.
Sticky Vicky, because no one else knows me by that name, only you. So you ask for Sticky Vicky, and I know who it is. That's your secret password. Cheeky boy.
Okay, that's really impressive. I just got the message from my billing department, so they are telling me to hang up the call. They are
Okay.
just about to give you the call. So please answer the
There we
next
go.
call, and
It
Okay.
after that
transfers
call,
to the
please,
more experienced scammer,
I
number
will give
2.
you a call, okay, on the same
The
number,
billing
right?
department,
Okay, I look
accounts
forward to seeing you
department,
later.
it's all rubbish.
Don't forget,
There's
ask
no
for Sticky
department.
Vicky.
It's just another scammer.
Sticky Vicky.
Bye.
Bye bye.
A very good morning. This is Andy Watson. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm okay. Thank you, Andy. I didn't think you was going to call back. I
So we
needed to go to the
transfer
bathroom.
to the more
I'm sorry.
experienced scammer,
Right now, your call has been
who
transferred
will
to me.
aim
I'm
to
from the
complete the
billing
scam
team.
as
All
quick
right.
as possible.
Okay, I was speaking to a really nice man earlier. My cat. Hey, get out! Sorry, my cat's and I. Go away. Sorry about
I
that.
do understand.
That was
Yeah,
actually
Not an
my
issue,
cat,
ma'am. Not an
but I
issue.
just played with
Can
it
you just go ahead and
for the
tell me the
video.
secret name, ma'am?
Well, I don't know whether I should. I feel a little bit embarrassed.
Oh, so this is the fake refund form. Let's move it on a little bit.
He said it was a.
There you go. So you can actually see McAfee. It does look quite genuine. So someone who's not computer savvy or kind of a little bit vulnerable, maybe even bad eyesight, just like me or Vicky, it does actually look quite real. And again, this will ask you to fill in more information. It's a little bit more convincing than the very first one that we had from the first scammer. I'm not sure why I had that, but yeah, it does the same thing. I think I might have edited some of it out for content purposes, but once you've completed it, it will ask you to submit. I think that bit's in the video, and it will basically say to receive and complete your refund, please log on to your bank account, and then the scam goes to the next stage.
His name was Vicky. Everyone called me Vicky.
Vicky.
But when I was younger, I was an exotic dancer. Do you know what an exotic dancer is?
Uh-huh.
And they used to call me Sticky Vicky. It was a little bit rude, but it kind of stuck with it. And people call me, "Hey, Sticky Vicky."
If you're not
I
sure,
do
Sticky
understand,
Vicky
ma'am.
is actually a real
funny.
person
You just need to
that
go
used to
ahead
do
and log
exotic
into
dancing
your online banking
in
from your end,
Benidorm in Spain.
Saved.
and they have processed a transfer. Yes, just log into your online banking and check for the recent transfers.
So yeah, they log in, or you log into your online banking, and what they will do, they will change the HTML to your bank. And what that means is they can change the amount you have in your account just visually. It's not real. It just looks like they've changed the amount. It can be revert back to normal if you click the refresh button. But a lot of people don't know that. So you can change text in it, you can change amounts, and it's all smoke and mirrors just to make it look like that you have received a refund. But the trick is that you've actually received more. And therefore, receiving more means that you owe them and you will have to pay them back. And that's where they steal your money. I'll explain a little bit further, but what I will do is show you how you can change an HTML to any site. So for an example, I've just gone on to Amazon and just picked any old product, gaming PC. What they do, so pretend this is your bank, they click on the amount and then right click and inspect. And anyone can do this on any site. Now, they do this while hiding your screen, whether it be a black or blue screen. They will hide, well, generally they will hide your screen. And then they will change your HTML. So I can just go into the HTML, change it to say this was your bank and you had 1259.99 in it, and they wanted to refund you, but they refunded you the wrong amount. I can make that as much money as I want, so therefore changed the amount. I can do it again, and I can say, so some scammers might say, right, I'm going to take all the money out of your account if you don't give me a refund. And all they do is just make that a zero. Let's go back out of there, and as you can see there, 99. I've just made that 99 pence. It's all rubbish because all you need to do is just refresh and it just goes back to normal. So it is an easy trick to fool people that you do have extra money or no money in your bank account. And that's how the manipulation works. So they can make you or convince you that you owe them money.
In the meantime, you will get a black screen in front of you. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you see that black screen in front
So
of you, madam?
this black
Yeah.
screen,
In this,
it's just a command. Anyone can pull that up. And again, this is kind of works in a similar way to a cancellation form. But what they say is it's a secure server or it's connected directly to your bank account. It's not. It's just a command on your PC. It's a load of rubbish. And this is a little trick to make you think that you made a mistake and you owe them money. It's a load of rubbish.
black right now, your bank is connected with our bank.
There you go. It says
With
VBox
our bank,
user.
our official
It's my
banking
VM.
is with Chase. We do business banking
It's
with Chase.
not
So Chase
connected
has been
to
connected with
your
your
bank.
bank. All right.
Okay.
With the FM Financial Union. So
Yeah.
right now they will be asking you some
It does
verification
actually say
questions
VBox
just to
user
verify
next
that
to
you
the
are the
command.
genuine person who is receiving the money.
That's
All
because
right?
I had an
Okay.
old virtual machine. I didn't hide it,
All right.
but I'm
So once you
upgrading
get
now.
any question over there, you should go ahead and confirm me
And I got a new
that.
bank
All
account.
right. First,
Yeah.
you will need to tell
So
me
yeah, fake
that
connection.
Andy,
This is a trick.
getting this question I type over there. All right.
Okay.
Again, they're asking you to fill
All
out
right.
your
If
name,
you get any
address,
question, let me know, ma'am.
details.
Yeah, full
They've
name.
got that already, but it's just to make you think
Yes, type
that
your full
it is a real connection to the bank.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
All right. Once you type the full name, just wait for the next question.
These questions, the scammer's actually typing those in, not the bank. For transaction purposes,
What they're
refund.
asking you, ma'am?
Transaction purpose.
All the way through the
refund.
scam. They're just making you think
Yeah,
that
just put down refund.
they owe you
and just
money
wait for the next
in the form
question.
of a refund. Yes, it is all smoke and mirrors.
Amount.
What they're asking you? Yes.
Amount.
You don't type the amount. First of all, just tell me the amount. Don't type it. First of all,
Free.
just tell me the amount.
It's 385.
So the reason they say, first of all, tell me the amount of the refund and not type it, because they want to make you think that you're telling them the correct amount. So if you're saying 385, that is the refund. They want to make you think that you're completely sure that it is 385 and that's what you're going to type. But the next stage of the scam is when you type it, they will take over obviously they've got access to your computer and they've got access to your keyboard and mouse as well, their end. So what they do is when you're typing, for example, 385, they will add a digit on or a couple of digits on, depending on how much you've got in your bank. I mean, if you've got thousands and thousands in your bank, then they're going to want to steal as much as possible. So they work around that and put however many digits they want in, make it look like that you have made a mistake on the form. It's an official bank form, although it's not, and you owe them money. You transferred, for example, 350,000 or 35,000 when it should have been 355, and you owe them money, otherwise they're going to lose their job. Yeah, it's the smoke and mirrors, because that's when they go into your bank account and they can change the HTML like I showed you on Amazon, and they can add in that extra money. So they can add in 35,350, however much they want, and make it look like that they have actually refunded you, but they haven't. Just click the refresh and your bank account goes back to normal.
US dollars.
Right. You only need to type 385. That's it.
Okay.
You only need to type 385. All right.
Okay. 385. Hold on. What's going on? 3855. I wrote too many. Sorry, I wrote too many fives. Can I do that again?
So if you look closely, it was 385 and he put 38555. So making that 38,555 instead of 385. So we could see I had well over 35,000 in the fake bank account. And he thought, oh, I'll have that. I'll steal that. So he added 55 or an extra 5 on the end. And then he's writing transact. Now that is him writing. It's not a bank form. So that's him writing transaction completed. Although Vicky did pick him up on his spelling.
Did you make any mistake on the forms, ma'am? This is a bank form. This is a bank
There you go.
form.
Transaction
making you think that you made a mistake
Is
when
that
you didn't.
Spanish?
Yes, he's been connected with the Spanish government, so can you
Connected to the Spanish government,
Can you just
please.
confirm me
It's all
that,
lies.
like, what is the amount you have typed
There you
over
go.
the amount?
I want you to check the amount.
385, and then there's 2 5s. I think it's 55 cents on the end. And
He
then
wants
it says transaction
£38,000 stolen.
completed. Some Spanish word. I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh, ma'am! Like.
So there you go. Though what they do, oh my gosh, they give the old Oscar performance. I have edited a lot out because I had bad internet connection while doing the video. But they block your screen with this software. It could be blue or black, but either way, you can't see your screen. So at the moment, there, he says, "Oh my God, you have put the wrong amount in. This is a bank form. What have you done?" Basically, making you feel guilty. All the time he's doing that, he's changing the HTML of your bank account. So he will therefore add the extra money in that he's just made you think you have put in as an error. Therefore, you owe them money. They will go down the lines of making out that, they're going to get the sack, they're going to lose their job, they're going to get beaten up by their boss, and they've got families to feed, and they'll even go down the route of they're going to kill themselves if you don't give them the money back. They will manipulate you and make you feel really guilty and that you're going to affect their life if you don't give them back their money, that you made a mistake. But you didn't make a mistake. It's a fake form. It's a fake amount. It's a fake call. You didn't make a mistake. You don't owe anyone money. And if this ever happened, which I hope it doesn't, you just need to call your bank. Just call your bank direct from the number on the back of your card and ask them what the amount on your bank account is and if you've received any extreme amount of a refund. Because 100% they will tell you, no, you haven't. And this is a scam.
Oh, my
Can
screen
you just
turned
clarify one
blue.
thing? You just make the mistake on this form?
No, I didn't. I put 385, and there's 55 cents at the end of it.
Oh my gosh, ma'am. Like,
What?
I need
What's
to have
up?
a word with the manager.
What have I
Oh my
done?
gosh, ma'am. Like,
Oh,
I
have I got
told
my
you not to make any mistake on this form. I
have I got
told
my
you,
But there you
ma'am.
go, trying
refund?
to make you
I
feel
told you.
guilty.
But my eyes have. I'm old, and
They
my
say, no,
eyes
it's
are
all
not
right,
very
madam, we'll
good. So,
sort it out.
what
I'll
did I
speak to
do?
my
I
manager
I do
and we'll try and
understand.
sort it
I
out.
don't know what.
I
I'm
do.
sorry.
I do understand.
So yeah, after this, the call kind of went on a little bit. I did edit it out. It goes on to the next stage where he did realise that I was a scam baiter, and then we had basically it turned into a big interview, and we ended up saving a victim. So I will let that play on, but on this stage, I will make out that they've spoken to their manager, and there's a couple of ways that they can ask you to give them the money back. They will either access your they will go on your bank account and maybe transfer money direct. Probably not usually the way. Sometimes they will use Zelle. They will ask you to go into Bitcoin. If you haven't got a Bitcoin account, they will get you to sign up for one there and then put money into the Bitcoin account from your bank, and then they'd transfer it to their Bitcoin account, therefore stealing it. They could ask you to go to the shop and get special codes. Really, what that is gift cards. They'll ask you to get high denomination gift cards, usually 500 denominations. And if you can only get, say, 2 or 3 gift cards from one shop, they will get you to drive all around your area, going into as many gift card shops as possible, like Target, Walgreens, yeah, or in the UK could be like any supermarket, until they think that they've got enough money from you. And with the gift card, we can probably cover this in another video, but they get you to buy the gift card, load it with however much money there is, scratch the back off, and they will redeem it. And then, therefore, not only they've stolen your money, once they've redeemed it, they will use that and money launder it in Bitcoin or send it to a bank account to launder in Philippines, Thailand, China, wherever. So that's another stage. They can get you to go to gift cards. They can also make you go and draw the money out of the bank. That's quite a common one. The gift card's an easy solution, but if they want to go to full, whole hog, they will make you drive to the bank, draw the money out, cover it in foil, and put it in a box, and then send it to UPS, FedEx, to either them direct, or generally I say them direct, very rare. It's generally a money mule, a local money mule, and you will send it to them, who will send it on. So yeah, there's various ways that they will manipulate you to get the money. That's not covered in this video. But I guess that he would have asked me to go to the bank on this occasion.
ma'am, not a issue, not an issue.
Oh, okay.
I do understand.
Okay.
I do understand. Can I just tell you one thing? Can I
Yeah,
just
sure.
have a word with you for 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I need to say that, like, you're very good at the things that you do. So, like,
So yeah, after a while, yeah, that was it. He was trying to get me to go to my bank. I didn't really want to go down that route. I wanted to push for gift cards on that occasion because I'd already done a few videos without gift cards. So I went for the gift cards, kept pushing for the bank. He ended up realising that I was a scam baiter, and then he kind of opened up. I stayed in character for a little bit, and then he took my details. And he stayed in character for a little bit, but I took his details, and we spoke again the next day.
I have to say that, like, you're doing good for the things. You're doing good. Like, whatever you're doing, you're doing it good. So might be we both are enemies from your end and our end, but it doesn't seem like that way. You should be proud of yourself, what you're doing. And I'm not like the other people with whom you deal with.
Yeah.
Now, all the time,
Yes,
I thought
yes.
that
I'm
I thought that he was just trying to get information off me, benefit himself. So I wasn't convinced at his, his speech, telling me that he'd. Well, you'll see in the interview. We did speak a few more times after as well. So I kind of think that he probably was genuine, but at the end of the day, he was still a scammer and willing to steal off Victoria.
not that other people that might be giving you slangs or something or using abusive languages for you.
That's good. That's
Trust me,
good.
you're a very yes. And can you just do one thing? Can you just reveal your real voice? I want to talk to you. Can you just do that for me?
Can I ask you something? Can I just say, have a think about your life and your decisions and what you do to people, and maybe try and do some good in the world. And positive things will come, because when you do positive things come back to you. Okay.
I know. But sometimes we have to do lots of things that we don't like. But that we have to take care of our families and each and everything. There are lots of
I know.
there are lots of things that we need to go through. We are also humans. I believe you can understand. Like, if you're making this live on YouTube, then also I need to tell you something, that we are humans. We also have to take care of our families and each and everything. But you get one thing.
There's a right way and there's a wrong way of taking care of your family. And by doing what you do, you're destroying other people's families. Now, what happens if someone did that to your mama? And you're destroying their family. It's very selfish. You need to just tell me, just have a rethink of what you got to do. And if you make one change for the better, then that's good for you.
Can I tell you something, Truth? I have also tried to leave this. I'll try to leave this job like more than 3 or 4 times in my life. I would never. I swear on my mom, I'm not telling you lie, right?
I
think he was kind of genuine.
I've tried to leave it lots of times. I've tried to go out from these things, but trust me, like, sometimes life doesn't support us. We know that we are doing bad things. We know that.
We can be a poor country in places in India.
Know more than the people
that's where
he's watching us. Know more than the people.
And they're desperate.
Do you want to speak to me one day offline?
Like I said, there is a right way and a wrong way.
Without any YouTube, without any worries, without any recordings.
Yes.
Okay.
I would love to do that.
Okay.
I would love to do that. But the thing is, like, today there is not much work here, so I was just trying. I was just feeling like, can I just have a word with you for some time, because there's no one else that I can explain my feelings. Like, even my boss, he will never understand me. He will just tell me every time, you need to make money. I need to make money. Lots of things. He will never. We don't earn much. Only the bosses earn the money. We don't
Okay.
earn much.
I know. I can understand your position, but
Yeah,
it's not the right decision, and it's up to you
I
to
know.
change your
I know.
life.
Okay, this is my real voice. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, brother. How are
Okay.
you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm just trying to help people out who you steal from,
Yes,
and I'm also
yes.
if I can help you as well, then that's fine with me. That's a good thing that I've done.
Yeah, hi, brother. This is
Hello.
Andy.
Hi, Andy. So, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. So, you mentioned about a fight or something.
Yes, I had a fight with the boss about the things. Yes, and I told her that
So,
from next
this was
month I won't be
after
working.
reflection of Andy. Well, both of us really. I wanted to gather my thoughts and basically try and interview him in a way that I could get some information from him regarding where he works, just a little bit of an insight, really, and hopefully my main aim to try and get some victim information from him of a scam that's going on. So this is kind of, I didn't want to sound too friendly, but I wanted to keep the scammer on board in a kind of calm manner while gathering little bits of information while he spoke to me and opened up, hoping that maybe he has seen the error of his ways and he will stop scamming. Therefore, that's a good thing as well.
I'm working this month, but
Okay.
from next month, I won't be working here anymore. Like I will try to find something else.
Okay.
Let me see. Like
That's good.
yes, I'm like well educated,
Yeah.
so I think I will get a job somewhere.
I think you will.
I cannot leave the job this month because I haven't got the salaries and I didn't got my payments yet that I've made like on this month. No, from the beginning, from the first.
How long have you been
So
working there?
not more than 7 months.
Okay. Where is it based? Is it West Bengal?
No. It's based in Chandigarh.
Okay. And
Yeah.
is it an office or is it an apartment?
It's it's an office like more than like, but I don't work in office. Like I have a different
Well, I'm happy that you realise that you are doing wrong and you are
yes,
making
brother.
plans to leave.
Yes.
It's still
I
not good that you're staying for another month. Now, I can understand that you need to make money. There are other
no.
ways.
Let me just clear this.
Sure.
I'm not staying another month for making more money. I'm just staying because I need to take away. Like I just need to take my previous payments from my boss, right?
So what did you fight about? Did your boss know that you spoke to me?
Yes.
How did he know?
He knew that like there is one of my friend. He was just beside, like he was in another room, so
Yeah.
he just told the boss that about this thing. He was talking to that guy, and that about my boss came in and told him like, what you're trying to do, you don't want to work here anymore. I just told him like nothing like that, blah 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 and all that stuff.
Well, if that
Then
guy's
just
your friend, he's not your friend if he's going to do that to you. And if
yes,
he's going to
not my
stay
friend.
and steal from people, then he can just go to hell.
Yes, definitely.
What can you do for the community regarding helping vulnerable people? Have you got any scams on the go at the moment that you could potentially save a victim for us?
Like I believe so, but
So this
not
was
today
my
because
kind
today
of
no one is.
this was my ideal resolution. Try and get some victim details. Although I think it was a weekend, so he said like not a lot of people work the weekends, and the reason being is because the bank accounts or the banks are closed, so they're not going to be able to do. Which makes me think that they was going to ask me to go to the bank earlier, because the banks are closed, therefore they can't get the victim to draw the money out and send to them.
Like no one is working today.
Okay.
Like it's a off day. Like
Yeah.
for us, no one is working.
So you've taken away from this that you know that you're doing wrong, and you've made plans to move on, which is fantastic. I would like you to try and save at least one victim from when you go back to work.
Yes, I will definitely do that for you.
How much have you stolen or made from this job?
I've made like around US, if I just calculate in US dollars.
Yeah.
I've made more than around 60K, I guess, around. Like it just came into my hand, like, and the bosses made more than $1 million.
Okay. So
I'm not
60K. Convinced. I'm not convinced that he's given me the right figures, but he says 60K and then he changes it to 24, I think. Yeah, I think that he was trying to play that down, and he was actually making more money than he was revealing. Maybe it was 60K, but it certainly wasn't 24. He also says shortly that the boss owes him that. He hasn't taken it. Look, I don't know how these call centres or bosses work. I can imagine the conditions are not very good, and the bosses are not very nice either. So who knows? I couldn't really tell if he was being honest or not. As he's a scammer, probably not giving him the benefit of the doubt. He probably wasn't. But then he did open up and give me some information offline as well. So yeah, I'll just let him roll with it. A lot of money. So you're saying that you've got to stay because
no, it's not only mine. It's not only mine.
Right.
From that the first person will get the cut, all right, and from that the blockers who used to get who used to transfer the money to us, they will get the cut.
Yeah.
And it comes to me around 25 to 30K, not more than that.
Okay. That's still quite a lot of money.
Yes.
There's people in where I'm from that are on half that and struggling, but they get by without stealing from people. So you don't need to stay in the job for another week if you've made that much money. You can make a difference by leaving.
I haven't got the money. That's the thing. I haven't got that much. I have like more than 15 to 16K pending from the boss. All right, because I'm telling you the reason, because I've just previously we were not having a house. All right, we used to stay in a rented place. So I'm just we have a land and we're just trying to build a house, like me and my family.
Yeah.
So this is just for my mother and father to build them a house. That's it. And once this is done, once I get the payments from my boss, I guess I will be leaving, because I'm also not enjoying this job.
Yeah.
Like I'm not enjoying this thing, because I know one day this will come back to me.
Yeah, I mean, what you got to realise is that the money that you're holding out for, and you're using to build with your family, it's not actually your money, is it? It's a vulnerable person's money that you stole. They may not have that opportunity that you're going to have because you stole from them. Do you understand? I really do think that he probably does kind of hate his job, not like his job. And I think I do believe that a lot of scammers out there don't like their jobs, and they do feel guilty, and they know that karma's going to come back. But there are also a lot of scammers that love it. They love stealing off people. They love the high life. They get a lot of money from this. They live like kings, some of them, and they like to show that off. I suppose the younger the scammer is, the more inclined they are to be money hungry, greedy. Some scammers have said it's like a drug. I can get that, but it's still stealing money off people, which is not right. and you can't trust these guys at all.
Yes, yes. I told you in the beginning that I'm guilty. I told you in the beginning
Yeah.
that
Okay.
I feel guilty. Yes,
Okay.
and that is the only reason I'm leaving this job. I
Right.
feel guilty. That is the reason.
Okay. So all I can do really is ask you to at least save some victims before you
Yes,
do
I
leave.
will. I I will definitely do that for you. I will, and
Do it for
I'm also
yourself, not
planning of
me.
a different thing. Like and this thing came into my mind yesterday. This thing, all right.
Yeah.
I was planning to open up a YouTube channel, all right,
Okay. Yeah.
without showing my face and without showing my face or anything.
Yeah.
And I think I know about this industries like this call center stuffs and this scams and all. I know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah. I
So
wasn't sure
I
here
can do the
whether
same
he
thing. Like
wanted
we can
to
sometimes we
just be
can go
another
and
scam baiter and trying to get information
collaborate in a
from me
video, and
regarding
we
what
can just
tools I
try to like make
use
fools of the
and
scammers. We can
how I
just
do
do
what I
it.
do.
Like
I didn't
we
give him
can do that,
any
right? I can also
information,
open up a channel and
but I just went along
like
with it
I can do
because
the
I
same thing
wanted
which you were doing
more
yesterday.
information from him.
I think that will be good.
Well, I think that's a great idea. If you can open a YouTube channel and expose that industry, then you are doing
Yes.
something right.
Okay, bro. Brother, one thing more from Monday.
Yep.
If I get in any chances that I can save someone, all right, from being scammed, I will just send you the number immediately. All right, you need to call on that number.
Yep, please.
And yes, I will send you. I cannot send you the full details because the full details doesn't come to me. All right.
Yep.
So I will send you the number.
Okay.
I can send you the only number and the name and the zip code.
Yep.
So which things comes to me, I can send you that. All right.
That is perfect. And I thank you very much for that, Andy.
All right. All right.
You're doing the right thing.
But yes, I just got one like yesterday. Someone from our company was having a word with like a customer, and he tried to run away. All right.
Yeah.
But he like I think the person is getting scammed. Will be getting scammed tomorrow morning. All right.
Right.
So I can share the number with you if you want.
Yes, please. When can you do that?
Okay, can I send you the photo? I can send you the number right now.
Yeah.
Shall I send you the photo or shall I just send you the only number? I will send you on the. Can I send you over here on the text message? That will be good, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So I'm just sending you his like a number. You just call him up as soon as possible. You can. All right.
And who is this?
Just give me one moment.
And this is a victim,
yes,
is it?
Just give me. Yes, he's a victim. He's a victim. He's a victim from yesterday. All right.
And you don't know his name? So he was quite genuine here.
No,
it was
I don't
a real
know his
victim.
name because I'm telling the reason.
Yeah.
Because all the details that like there are 2-3 people, or like sometimes there's 7 people working here. So what I can.
So with this victim, what I got is that they had been scamming him for some time. They'd already done the bank routine, got him to draw some money, which we'll find out later. And then this next stage of the scam, they was going to go and get him to go to the shop and buy gift cards. So sometimes, or probably most of the time when scammers scam you, they will keep your details and they will continue to scam you, and they will just drain every bit of money that you can possibly have.
See, like they're talking to the customers on the cell phone, and I can see the only number over there. All right. Yeah. And sometimes I keep that number, all right, with me. So yesterday I've done that. I've kept the number with me, but I don't know his name and I don't know any details about him. All right. You can just do one thing. You can call him up and tell him that you're getting scammed and all the things. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, like the person who is talking to him, he will try to take away money tomorrow. All right, he will send the person outside and try and tell him to buy gift card. All right, from the store.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Andy, and I appreciate that you're doing the right thing. Okay. May you go ahead and lead a happy life and save more victims as soon as
Yes.
you can. I appreciate the
Yes,
number,
brother, I will do.
and all the time you're there, do what you can to save those victims. Now, I didn't want to come across too nice. Like I said before, I was just trying to keep him on board because I had his number, and therefore I could call him up, making sure he was on the right track, and hopefully get some more victim details to save. And you take care of yourself. Do the right thing.
Yes. Yes, bro.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
gonna go. Take care.
Okay. You also have a very good day, and just take care of your children. All right.
Bye.
All right, brother. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Wow, that's mad. So let's call this number. I've got a live number for a victim for gift cards tomorrow. He didn't answer this call. I spent over an hour trying to get through to him, left him messages. Although I didn't want to sound like I was another scammer or pressurising him. So I left it a couple of days, and I'm calling from back. That helps people that are dealing with scams. If I believe that you will be scammed tomorrow, and the scammers will pretend that you owe them money, they're going to ask you to go and get gift cards from a shop. Please don't do that, because it is a scam. Feel free to give me a call on 832 and we can speak more. Thank you. I will continue to try and contact the victim, and hopefully they will call me back. So yeah, he did call back. I was so relieved, it took me by surprise. I was editing a video.
Yes, this is Gavin.
Hi Gavin, yeah, did you get my message?
Yeah, you called me, was it yesterday, and I guess earlier this morning, warning me about a possible scam?
Yeah, that's right. I work with some people that help victims of scammers, and a lot of scams that come out of India, tech support scams and refund scams, and I try and raise awareness. Now, the reason I was calling you is because that your number was given to me by an ex-scammer, and they said that they're going to try and scam you. So my call to you was simply just to warn you that this could happen anytime now. Have you been approached? I say an ex-scammer because I didn't want him to think that I could possibly be a scammer too.
Right. And the way these guys were good, and they were very slick about the way they did, because what had happened, what had happened was my security system was going to expire. I knew that this month, and I was going to have to renew it. Then what happened one day, 2 weeks ago Thursday, I get this email message saying, thank you for selecting us. We received your payment of $550.
Yeah.
And we hope to continue to work with you. And then I immediately called them and raised all kind of help.
Going back to the start of this video, when I explained the initial contact that the scammer gets to you, and this is a typical example because he received an email to say that his protection was going to expire. This was McAfee, but I think they made out with him that they were Norton. Either way, they just use big name companies. They're not any of these companies. It just so happens that this victim's protection for the PC was about to expire anyway. But obviously, it's not going to be that amount. It's going to be an extreme amount that they put in the email. Therefore, making him call them and starting the scam. So this is kind of a typical situation of how it starts. Yeah.
And what happened? Supposedly, I was transferred to somebody who would try to get the money back for me.
Did they access your computer? Did you let them on your computer?
they got on it. They got on it the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. The second time was this past Thursday again. Again, they were messing around with my the amount that I owed to my for my service protection service.
Yeah.
And what had happened again, I started getting on their case about this is exactly what you're doing to me. What had happened back on a couple weeks ago. He goes, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about and all that. And again, when the amount came on, again the amount on the computer just went crazy, dialing numbers at random.
Yeah. So here they've. It sounds like they've got access to his bank account. They're changing the HTML, as I showed you in the video, where he said he's dialing numbers. What that meant is that the numbers were changing on his bank account. They was changing it to make it look like that he still owed them money. I'm not 100% sure how the scam was working, but they're all very similar. They're just going to change the money. They're going to hassle you. They keep calling you. It's all to make you think that you owe them money, and you don't. You don't owe them a cent.
And then finally, it goes ahead, and I think it landed like on 2,000. Long story short, they got to me. So far, they have gone ahead and gotten a total of $8,000 out of me. And what makes matters worse...
Yep, so he's in the process of being scammed again.
That was dealing with
this has been going on for
Thursday,
about a week or so to 10 days.
I was talking to somebody else
before this call.
A security unit or what have you. He started screaming.
Yeah.
He started screaming that I had no right to speak to anybody else, this and that. I only have to speak to him and what have you. Since then, I don't know how many calls I...
It actually sounded to me there that he was being scammed by other scammers. And when he mentioned that to the scammer, he was going crazy at him and saying, don't speak to him, he's fake, he's a scammer, you speak to me. What that really is that he doesn't want you, he doesn't want another scammer to steal your money. He wants all your money for himself. And then that's where they turn a bit nasty, because they think that other scammers are stealing their scam.
Have gotten from him. I've just pretty much ignored his number. But I think between yesterday afternoon and now as we speak, he's tried calling me like about 50 times.
I mean, you don't need to do anything that they say. Whatever they use, smoke and mirrors, and whatever they've told you, it's just all lies. Did you receive my call in time to realise and stop? To go any further?
I haven't done anything in discussing anything with them. Discussing my laptop, what my password is, and all that with them.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the people over at Norton, every time, and you could hear them, every time I was on, or my laptop was up, they tried getting into the darn thing, but...
So as I spoke before, they had access to his computer.
Those guys are not.
Every time he turned it on,
they're just running a scam
on his computer, trying to steal information, trying to access his bank account.
Access tool that they ask you to download, just delete and uninstall. You've done that.
Done.
Yeah. Don't ever.
I also think that he still thinks Norton was real.
You don't need to.
I have addressed that.
If you've got a problem, just go
I think he is
to the
convinced that they're not real anymore.
These guys are very clever.
And Norton, I believe, was another scam centre trying to scam him.
And use their tools against them and mess about with them. I know full well what they're doing, but I run a YouTube channel just to create awareness. And if I can save victims at the same time, then that's a great job that I've done. Hence why I managed to get your number, and I'm calling you, and I'm hoping that after this conversation, you realise that we've tried to help you, and you don't need to go any further with this, because
I understand that, because from what I can tell, as of yesterday afternoon, they've been trying to get in contact with me. And
after I called you, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah, I pretty much ignore the phone call.
Good.
But they keep on trying and trying and trying, and so far, I haven't picked up the phone, just let it ring.
Have they asked you to go to any shops, stores, and get gift cards or cancellation codes? Have you done that?
No.
They will be relentless at trying. They won't give up. So just block that number.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you can just move on and try and recover some money at least from your 8,000 loss, and just don't give any more money to anyone. Really, that's all I can suggest.
I don't plan to.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Okay, great. Well, you take care and stay vigilant.
Oh. Okay. Okay, then, if something really disastrous comes up, then I'll let you know one way or another. But in the meantime, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing right now. Okay?
Yeah, okay. You take care.
Okay, you too.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, get in. Well, I'm gutted that he lost $8,000, but I'm hoping from my call warning him on my answer phone message twice yesterday and our conversation today, in theory, has kind of saved him from any future scams. So that's a win-win for us. Well, I hope you liked the video. Cheers. Well, scam haters, I do hope that you enjoyed my commentary on those videos, and I hope it's been very informative. And take care. See you in the next video. Bye.